Hi everybody, my name is Max and today we're going to dive into the myth about present simple. This video is highly recommended for beginners. Myth number one is that present simple is very simple tense and it's all about the present, but it's not really true because present simple it's more about constants. It's about something which happens usually or always or sometimes, so it's not really about right now. Let's look at the example. I live in the United States. Yeah, of course, today, for example, you live in United States, but it doesn't mean that it's only today, because before, yesterday, 2 years ago, probably you lived there as well, and probably in future you're going to live there too. So it's really hard to say that present simple is only about the present. It's about the fact of living in one place. So please toss out this idea from your mind that present simple is all about present. It's more about the fact. Look at it as a whole, is something bigger than just present. The second myth is that present simple is very simple, but actually not really. Present simple involves a lot of stuff. For example, do, does, auxiliary verbs. You always need to know where and how to use them. And there are different kinds of verbs. For example, there are strong verbs and weak verbs, which are messing around with the word order and question word order as well. It's really hard to keep everything in mind. Plus, in the third singular, you also should remember to put as at the end of the word, so of the verb. It's also pretty complex. Also, we have the verb be with this multiple forms: am, is, are, isn't, ain't, and so on. So I find present continuous much easier than present simple itself. Myth number three is that present simple can be easily replaced by present continuous, but really no. These two tenses are absolutely different because present simple, as I said before, it's more about facts. It's about the past, it's about now, and about future all together at once. It's about fact, and it's something which is constant sometimes or usually happens to you. But at the same time, present continuous, it's only about right now, about actually doing something right now. So it is temporary. Let's compare. You can say that I am working right now. It means that I'm right now really sitting here and doing something, say writing something, doing paperwork. But if I say I work here, it means that in general, it is my place for work. But maybe right now I'm not working, I'm chilling, I'm drinking coffee and just talking to you. Yes, but in general it is maybe tomorrow, and yesterday I was working, now I'm not. So present continuous, it's about something temporary, and present simple, it's about something constant or sometimes or usually. Myth number four, there are a lot of viral videos on TikTok and YouTube saying that there is no present simple, so it just doesn't exist. There are some girls, wives asking, or husbands asking their partners, like, do you know, Americans, of course, natives English sometimes, do you know present simple? And they say, no, I don't know, it doesn't exist, we don't have it. And that's true, they don't know about this anything, because sometimes at schools, not really sometimes, usually they are not taught these things at schools. Maybe in some private schools, yeah, it depends, of course, but in general they have very little knowledge about their own language grammar itself. So if you want to ask something about grammar, so you need to find an American, an English person with, hopefully, with some linguistic background. If you ask just a random person on the street, probably he doesn't know, and really he has never heard about this concept of present simple at all. Myth number five, at schools we are taught that he is, I am, and they are, they have the same contraction for negative: isn't, aren't. And when we talk about am, we get stuck because am doesn't have any contraction form, and you only should say I am not. But actually it's not true. Everybody forgot about ain't. Ain't, it's a universal but only spoken, don't write it, it's only spoken form which can be used instead of he isn't. You can say he ain't. It can be used instead of they aren't, they ain't. And also it can be used instead of I am not, I ain't. So use this thing, don't forget, it's a really nice thing to use in spoken language. And if you know this, it's much easier to understand natives because they use it really a lot. So here we are, we debunked some of the myths around present simple. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you can write comments asking some questions about present simple if you want. You also can book my lessons and subscribe to my Instagram as well. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.